Hey, well there, gamers. Thank you for joining me as always. I missed you guys. Whenever it's been more than a week, I start to get feelings of sadness, and I don't want to be sad. I want to give you guys more videos, more content. This is one people have been asking for a while. It seems like every time I check my trade offers or comments on a video, people are saying, Squirrely, earbuds, what's going on with earbuds? Are earbuds going to skyrocket? Earbuds are out of control. And I wasn't really paying attention because earbuds would fluctuate back and forth a little bit, but I figured, okay, I'm going to make a video on what's going on with earbuds, why are they gone up so high recently, what are my opinions, and what do I think is happening. So, first off, let's give a little background on earbuds. So, earbuds have been out for a very long time. It used to be a currency, basically. Earbuds would count for a certain amount of keys, and back in the day, I don't remember the peak. I think earbuds got up to maybe like 28 keys, 26 keys, something like that. Then they dropped down to like 18, 15, 10, and more recently they dropped down to below 2 keys, which is very low. But there's been this trend recently that they've gone up, and they've consistently been going up, and a lot of people are confused about what the heck is going on. Should I invest in them? Is this a pump and dump scheme? Is there some kind of scarcities or some kind of panic? So I looked into it a little bit more, and I figured I would give you guys my results and my opinion. But first thing we're going to talk about, something important to know with TF2 community and really the economy in general, the US economy for sure. People like trends and panic sells and fear sells, right? So it tends to happen. This is especially true with earbuds, is the price of them will slowly climb, inch by inch, 10%, 20%, whatever it is. But then when they drop very hard and very quickly. And we see this with a lot of things in real life, but even in these virtual economies, which is actually pretty interesting to me, that something could take months or years to slowly build up, and then one thing could change with Valve or an update, or someone dumps a bunch on the market, or something changes. For example, as soon as earbuds were available on Steam Community Market, the price plummeted immediately. It was kind of amazing to watch. But anyways, let's go to backpack.tf and just look at what's been happening with earbuds. So let's open up. These are all the suggestions that have been passed recently. And if you go to the very bottom down here, 4 months ago, buds were below 2 keys. 1.9 keys, which is super cheap considering they're well over 20 keys for a while. You come up here, you can see then there were 2.2 keys. Then they had a pretty big bump actually to just over 3 keys, 3.25 keys, 2.8, 2.6. They kind of fluctuated around the 2s, and eventually they bumped up to 3. This is less than a month ago, you can see, just over 3. And now they got up to 3.4. And people are thinking, are these going to keep going up? Because there's this trend, this nice, steady, strong build-up, and if you follow that trend, it's got to keep going up in price. So, my opinion, well, before I give it to you, let's look at some other stuff. If you go to the classifieds here, you can see the sellers and the buyers for earbuds, and it's pretty fairly priced, right? It's at 3.4. People are buying and selling them for around that price. One of the things I also noticed with earbuds is, depending on how many are on the market, they can fluctuate very quickly, but then they usually readjust pretty quickly as well. Another place I always like to look to get an idea, a bigger picture of what's going on in the economy with TF2 trading is marketplace.tf. So if you come on here, what I'm looking for is any big price jump. And you can see though, this is from, going back to November 2018. There's been sort of a slow and steady incline. So not too long ago, people were buying them for about $5 or a little under $5. And now people are buying them for close to $7, $6.50, $6.60, around there. And if you look down here, there's not a ton of sellers, but there's, a healthy amount of sellers. Haven't been tracking earbuds that much to see how many are on the market. Another thing you can check to see how hot this item is look at the active buy orders. So a lot of people are paying more than they were a couple months ago, but they're still not looking to pay like full price. So the demand isn't super, super high, but earbuds are always popular. One of the other big ones I always check, because a lot of people can't buy things on marketplace.tf, or they're not active traders, they don't want to deal with that, so they just spend money on the Steam Community Market, which is totally cool. So if you check on there, for earbuds, you can see down here, if you look at this trend, this is since January early of this year, they've been very solid. I mean, there's a little bit up and down within a dollar or so, but it's pretty much a flat line all across, except for this one. That had to be part of a bigger trade, or maybe it had double spells or something crazy, or maybe it was a weird craft number. I have no idea, but that's kind of a funny sale. Anyways, if you scroll down here, you can see they're all, there's a good healthy amount. There's 16 pages of earbuds, so it's not like we're down to the last 2 pages and the price is going to go crazy. So this is also a good sign. But just to show you guys an example, here's by week. a nice healthy balance, up and down, up and down. Some people get a good deal, they buy it for $1 less. Most people are willing to pay a little over $7. If you go to the month, this is pretty much a flat, solid line. And if you go to lifetime, you can see over here when earbuds first came out, they were going for basically $40, and then they sharply dropped all the way down, and they've kind of bottomed out for, I mean, it's been quite a while since earbuds have been below, you know, like $8, $6, $7 around there. But what I think is happening is that earbuds have had a nice slow increase. People are willing to buy them more, and I think we're at a point where so many people own earbuds. They're cheap enough that it's cool just to keep them. Like, you don't really care to sell them. It's only worth, you know, 2 or 3 keys. But a lot of people still want them because it's a cool item. Like, right now, I don't even own a pair of earbuds. I've owned a lot of them, spelled ones, cool numbers, gifted ones, signed ones, and I kind of miss them, honestly. It's just a nice-looking, cheap cosmetic, so I wish that I could actually go back and buy a pair. I think the panic is over of earbuds crashing to like 1.8 keys or 1.5 keys. Below 2 keys, I think most people agree is a little bit ridiculous. That's pretty darn cheap. And now earbuds are slowly climbing to a place where people think it's pretty fair value. But I would, if I had to guess, it would probably sit around, you know, 2.5 to 4.5 keys on average. If you look at the buy orders and the sell orders, that's where most people agree that's a fair value. Usually when there's a price suggestion, people are jumping on top of it right away, and they're trying to buy it for the new price because they're thinking it's going to go up again. But eventually things kind of mellow out. I don't think this is a big pump and dump scheme. I mean, technically, if you wanted to, or if I wanted to, I could just drop $1,000 or $2,000, buy every single earbud on the market, on Backpack, on Classifieds, and, you know, a bunch of them on Steam Community Market, and just leave none of them left except all the ones that are like $30 or something like that. Technically, you could, but I don't really think that someone's sitting there with like 1,000 earbuds in a backpack, because it is a lot of time and energy to do that, and there's no guarantee you're going to get a huge profit. Of course, you'd probably make some profit, but I don't think this is a big conspiracy pump and dump scheme. I mean, who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe there's like 5 high-tier traders that are just scooping up all the earbuds, and they're slowly doing it so they don't raise any red flags. Because if you did it overnight, obviously that would raise a lot of red flags. But honestly, it wouldn't take that much money to just totally inflate the heck out of earbuds, because it's the perfect item to do it for. And you could honestly do that. Like, if I wanted to tomorrow morning, earbuds could be like back to 20 keys because there's just none of them for sale. But what would probably happen is people would notice that there's a bunch for sale, and they bought their earbuds at 2 or 3 keys. So it's like, okay, they're worth 20 keys now. I'm going to put mine back on the market. So then there'd be this huge flux of people who want to get rid of their earbuds because they're worth so much money, and it would slowly drop back down again. I would be totally okay if earbuds just float around 3 to 4 keys and they just stay there, honestly, unless something changes with Valve. This video's getting way too long. Earbuds, it's always an interesting topic. What do you guys think about the slow rise of earbuds? Do you think they're going to crash in price soon? Do you think that people are going to gobble them all up and the price is going to go up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20 keys? So, very interested to see what you guys think. Shoot me a comment. You know this is YouTube. You know how to show your support. Like, comment, share this with your friends. And if you haven't been playing TF2 recently, you need to jump on. I want to see you in game, and I want you to kill me, and I want you to say hi and what's up. So have a great one, you guys, and until next time, peace.